You've heard of FLUF Connect, but how do you use it? That's what I'm going to show you in this video. First place you'll want to start is the channels page, which just shows you all of the channels that you're connected to, as well as ones that you're not connected to. You'll want to connect to about 2 channels, just so we can demonstrate cross-listing, but each channel has its own connection workflow. You may need to install our Chrome extension. Once you've got your 2 channels connected, you'll then head to the Crosslist page. And this is where you can display the listings that you have. It's important that you first pick a data source. So here I'm showing items from my Vinted. In this instance, I just have this one jacket over here. And then you'll select it, head to the actions button over here, and then select Crosslist. In this case, we'll just go to my Depop. And then we'll sit and just wait a couple. There we have it. So the item is just listed. And then we have the Depop link added over there. And we can now review it, which is great. So that explains just quite briefly how you would list an item one by one. We also have auto cross-listing tools where you can, set up, hey, I want everything from my Vinted to go to my Gumtree. And then you set the criteria over here, all products is quite straightforward. And then you would save that automation, and that operates in the background to get your auto listing done without you having to pick one by one. We have these settings over here, which exists on a general basis. You can configure things like your language, your currency, your location, if it isn't automatically determined. And then for each of the channels, there's specific settings that you can customize and configure. And you would have probably already read that FLUF does its packages on the basis of the number of products you've cross-listed. It increases when you've cross-listed to a certain market, and it decreases when the item is being marked as sold, when we don't have to track it to sync anymore. But another interesting thing to look at is this bonuses page, where you can add all sorts of incremental products to your product capacity by doing all of these little missions over here. So that covers the main workflow for FLUF Connect, connecting your channels, cross-listing. I'm going to show you a couple of other bonus elements. A good one to look over is relisting, quite popular. This basically just helps you for each of your different channels keep the items fresh in the eyes of the algorithm. For instance, if maybe let's go to this Vinted one over here, you'll see that we can also customize and set different strategies, like how many items do you want to relist? Is there a particular time window you want to get that done? I'm also going to just show you the bulk actions we have over here. So if you need to update a bunch of prices at the same time, or let's say on Depop change all of the shipping methods, many of these things, or delete your entire store, for example, many of these things can be done on this bulk jobs page over here. And then lastly, we have the ability, if you see in our mobile app, for you to create listings if you just add a couple of pictures here, or CSV or zip file if you want to do that in bulk. And if you click over here on most of our pages, we have these little book links next to the headers, and this automatically takes you to the appropriate documentation, where you can just read into more detail really about how to use the rest of the application. So yeah, I think that sort of covers it in terms of the demo. There were some other pages that we didn't look into. One would be the listings log over here, which just summarizes all of the listings that you've cross-listed across the different channels. The sync history indicates our record of keeping track of things that is syncing, either your price movements or your inventory movements. We've also got the order book over here, which consolidates all of your orders across your different channels. And then finally, an app AI agent, which can help you just answer some questions and work through certain things, get information on FLUF Connect. It's called Intessa. And over here, you can, as you can see, I've been speaking to it quite prodigiously. And yeah, I would say that's about it. If you have any issues or feature requests, you can click this little bug icon here in the top header, and that'll redirect you directly to having a chat with me, and you can drop in what you think.